Today's video is about NBA superstar Steve Nash retiring from basketball a few days ago. Steve Nash spent 18 seasons in the league playing for the Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, and the Los Angeles Lakers. He was drafted with the 15th overall pick in 1996 by the Phoenix Suns, in the same class with Ray Allen, Kobe Bryant, Stephon Marbury, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, Antoine Walker, Allen Iverson. The list goes on and on. In his first stint with Phoenix, it took time for him to become a great player, as he learned from Jason Kidd and Sam Cassell. He started to grow and develop in Dallas, playing alongside Dirk Nowitzki and Michael Finley as the Mavericks' first and only Big Three. Those were the days. The Mavs had a lot of success, but unfortunately could not win a championship. In July of 2004, Nash returned to the Suns for the second time, teaming up with Shawn Marion, who was also retiring at the end of the season, and Amari Stoudemire. Steve Nash's success and career went to another level playing in the Suns system. Man, that was one of my squads back then. The NBA was so much fun back then. Now it's all soft as hell. What the hell happened? And I can see why he won his first MVP, because of the Suns system, and the Suns won 62 games. He won 2 MVPs, although some thought Shaquille O'Neal should have been MVP in 2005. I mean, no offense to Steve Nash, but I think it should have been Shaq who should have won it during the 04-05 season. I mean, in his first season in Miami, Shaq was balling. He was still the #1 dominant center, averaging 22.9 points per game. He was in the best shape of his career. I mean, I can understand Nash winning it in 2006 because without Amari, the Suns still had a great record and returned to the Western Conference Finals. Even Shaq knew he should have been MVP. Just like on Open Court, Shaq asked Kenny Smith, was Steve Nash true MVP or a sympathy MVP? Kenny Smith was like, oh, he was a true MVP. And then Shaq goes, over me? Twice? Get out of here. Stop it. I was rolling. Shaq was going natty. Then Charles Barkley told Shaq he should let it go. Shaq says, man, I ain't letting nothing go. Yeah. Why should he let it go? It's just so weird for guys like Shaq, Kobe, Kevin Garnett with just one MVP. And Steve Nash, he should have won a ring in Phoenix, especially in 2007. I think they were robbed in the semifinals against the Spurs. I remember when Robert Horry knocked down Steve Nash. You think Robert Horry would get the foul? The foul was called on Nash. What? And then Amari and Boris Diaw were pissed, which caused them to be suspended, leading up to the Suns losing the next 2 games, not going back to the Western Conference Finals. This was the Sacramento Kings from 2002 all over again. It sucks Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire didn't win a ring in Phoenix. At least Shawn Marion and Boris Diaw won a ring. Shawn Marion did in 2011 with the Mavs, and Boris Diaw did it last year with a rivalry team, the San Antonio Spurs. They are the only 2 former Phoenix Suns players to win a championship. In July of 2012, Nash was traded to the Lakers in hopes of winning a championship as his career was winding down. A lot of people thought at that time the Lakers had a shot winning it all. On paper, they did, but due to chemistry issues and injuries, it didn't happen. Steve Nash was injured the second game of the 2012-2013 season on the road, going against the Trailblazers. Pau Gasol suffered injuries, Dwight Howard as well. Kobe had that nasty injury leading him to miss the entire 2013 playoffs for the first time ever in his career, where the Lakers were blown out in the first round by the San Antonio Spurs. Now, if this team was in their primes, they definitely could have won the championship. I mean, imagine Steve Nash, Kobe, Ron Artest, Pau Gasol, Dwight Howard, plus Antoine Jamison as 6-man together in their primes. Look out. Another team that would have been great in their primes, the 2011 Boston Celtics. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, plus Jermaine O'Neal as the 6-man off the bench. Oh, my goodness. That would have been not only one of the greatest Celtics teams, but one of the greatest NBA teams of all time if they were all in their primes. Make you want to jump out of the seat. Now, that's real man basketball right there. Curse you, Father Time. Curse you, reality. Steve Nash continued being nagged with injuries as a Laker along with Kobe. Those two barely got to play together. He missed this entire NBA season due to a back injury from carrying luggage. He really wanted to help out the Laker fans by bringing them more success. And I hope Laker fans know that and appreciated his effort. Even though the Suns franchise still don't have a championship, they still love and appreciated what he did for the franchise. Just like how they love and appreciate Charles Barkley the same way. Even though he doesn't have a ring, he's still a legend, but most importantly, he is still a winner, not a loser. And of course, he's going to the Hall of Fame. The Suns will retire his jersey. He's definitely going to the Hall of Fame. I mean, guys like Reggie Miller, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone, and John Stockton, yes, unfortunately, they didn't win championships due to guys by the name of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, but they are still in the Hall of Fame for a reason, because of how they impact the game, how they changed the game forever, because their impact of what they did in the league. I mean, yeah, Michael Jordan has rings and Bill Russell, both of those guys have rings and won championships, but that's not one of the reasons, that's not or only reasons why they're in the Hall of Fame. They're most importantly in the Hall of Fame due to their impact of how they changed the game of the NBA forever. It's all about the impact, not just championships and rings. It was hard for Steve Nash to step away from the game. Others have said, oh, it's about time. He's washed up. He can't do it no more. I don't understand why declining players don't know when to let go. Hey, until you understand their love for the game, you have no right to tell them when they should hang it up. They'll retire whenever they are ready. Why are you so worried about it? I'm tired of people bitching and complaining every time about this. Heck, you got these reporters asking questions about when Kobe's going to retire. So, Kobe, when you going to retire? When's Kobe retiring? Is he retiring next year? Is he going to retire after the season? Hey, how about you shut up, get off Kobe's nuts, and let him continue enjoying his love for basketball. Stop worrying about when he's going to retire, okay? Jeez. Man, some of these reporters just get on your freaking nerves, especially some of them be asking some stupid questions. Really? Get it together. Man. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. Steve Nash, good luck to you in the future. You're the man. Continue to enjoy the last paychecks you got from the Lakers. And like I said, good luck to you, man. Anyways, that's it. Later.